Hello, welcome back to another Why Are Comic Books So Addictive? Yes, they are, right? Otherwise, why would you be here watching this video? um, because they are so addictive that, for many years, prior to YouTube, of course, you know, I buy a lot of stuff. And it has little or nothing to do with potential investment value. It's a pure love of the geekiness of this hobby. You know, I pick up a lot of random stuff. I'm lucky that I have been collecting for so long that a lot of the junk that I picked up over the years all of a sudden are worth a lot more than I ever dreamed. So I'm not complaining. Trust me, I am not complaining one bit. I am enjoying the mania that has happened in this hobby in the past 10 years. Absolutely enjoy the mania because it has allowed me to sell a lot of stuff with great profits. So I would be wrong to criticize and to blast the current trend of the hobby. I don't really understand it, okay? But it doesn't matter. It's not up to me to decide what's going on with the hobby or how the hobby has changed. I just felt so blessed that I was able to buy a lot of the stuff long before the mania because I thought something was cool, I thought something was neat, I thought something was fun, and now a lot of people are willing to pay a lot more for these things. So, and here's a perfect example. Captain Britain was in Excalibur, okay, back in early 90s when I was buying Excalibur. And I'm not a big fan of the Captain Britain look, the new one in the 90s, okay. I think more people like that, okay, but not me, because I was a fan of this look, the look that he shows up in Marvel Team Up. I can't remember what issue it was, the one that have, I think John Bernhardt did that. But so I'm a fan of this look, to be honest. I like that line, that yellow line, and the all red. Who doesn't like red? I love red, right? So yeah, so many years ago, I wanted to get a copy of this. Not because I was searching out for his first appearances or anything like that. The reason why I bought this or searched out this particular book was because of the mask. I wanted to have that mask. It's just a neat thing to have. It's not often that you would have a comic book with prop or what do you call that, toys. But anyhow, here's the mask. Okay, and now that this book is hot, right? I see a lot of eBay listing with or without the mask. And one other thing that I noticed that some of the mask has been used. Okay, so for those that are looking to buy this book, okay, this video, this series, why are comic books so addictive, is not to hype anything. I try not to come across as trying to hype this book, but just talk about this hobby. And at the same time, for this video, I want to show you something in case you are out there looking to buy a copy of this book. Here is a mask unused, okay? If you look on eBay, okay, you will see some of the masks used, and this part is missing. Okay, you see this right here, this little black dark line? That is actually a piece of rubber band that came with this mask. I think you're supposed to, I have no idea how this works. Okay, so the eyes are still not poked out, right? I think I saw some mask with the eye poked out, and you can see the rubber band indentation on where the holes are because someone have used it regardless, this is an unused mask, and you see this right here. When I bought this, the funny thing was this rubber band is dry up, it's hard and brittle. Okay, I'm surprised, I'm shocked that it did not fall off, because you can see piece of it on the back here where I store it. Okay, see that? You see that little piece, that little black piece right there? That's part of this thing, this dry up rubber band that fell off. Okay, so I don't think it matters. I'm just when I see this magazine in a slab, I'm guessing that they just tuck this inside the inside the cover, right, and slap it, so you're not gonna see the mask if it's in a slab. But there you go, in case you had never seen it. Okay, and if you're gonna look to buy a copy on eBay or wherever, make sure that you have a mask that is complete, even with the dry up rubber band, right? You know, so over the years, certainly I felt very blessed that I picked up a lot of neat, cool things that I wanted just for the sake of wanting it, and now it's worth a lot more money. And here's something that I picked up in the last 3 years, 3 years ago, roughly 3 years ago. Who knows? Could it be worth more than $1? I bought this at the, I think I paid maybe $3 for this, maybe cover price, I can't remember. It's one of those trip to the LCS, it's one of those rare trip that I picked up, because I remember Contest of the Champion when I was collecting back, you know, way back when. And so when I saw this new book back in 2015, I believe, I think it came out like October, something like that. I remember buying it around Thanksgiving time. I'm pretty sure there's all kind of variant covers. This might be the most common one, I'm guessing. I don't pay attention, but so I bought this book, I read it, it was okay. I think I bought issue 2 as well, somewhere in one of the boxes. But it might worth something later, who knows? You know how crazy this hobby is, right? Why would this book be worth something? It's because of this character right here. I mentioned in one of my chat about, you know, how the Asian market is where Disney is focusing in the last year or so, because of the success and popularity of superhero movies, you know, from China. And I mentioned that Korea is the next biggest market as far as Asia is concerned. Korea is huge, okay? Number 4 as far as ticket sales for Marvel movies. Number 4 after the US, the UK, and China. Korea is number 4 because of this character, okay? She was introduced in this. I don't think she's all that popular, you know, but if I have to guess, with the way Marvel is doing things, you know, trying to introduce characters, hey, this is one of those characters that's almost a no-brainer, right? First of all, it's a female. Okay, we don't have enough female characters, so you get a female character from Korea. So who knows, someday this might be a desirable book and I will sell it for $10 or whatever it is. People would be jumping on the board. Who knows what, right? But it's just odd how this art, it's fun and art at the same time, how this hobby has changed so much over the past few years. And I'm just lucky that I picked up a lot of things for cheap here and there, and now they're worth a lot more. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.